Hey yo, what's up? Moji here, and we are back with Dive into Dreamcatcher, episode 7. So, today we're going to be checking out the lead single from Beginning of the End, which is Dreamcatcher's first Japanese album. And so the lead single is entitled Breaking Out. And with that, let's get right to it and check out the MV, and then later on we'll be checking out, of course, the dance practice as well. So here we go. That the red string of fate. Okay. Already in the emotions of this first part, you can feel that there's something at stake. I'm really loving Dami's voice when she raps more and more as we go through the tracks of Dreamcatcher. Oh, instrumental upping up here. Ooh, I'm loving these. What do you call this? Like staccato pauses in the instrumental? Ooh. Yeah, I'm really liking it more and more when Dami raps. Looks like they're bringing some attitude into the song. Ooh. Yeah, definitely attitude. And I guess that's also what's being portrayed by the instrumental, these staccato riffs in the instrumental. To Gio's hair there. I think there's a lot of like artistic symbolism going on here. Yeah. And we are the beginning of the end. Okay, so that was Breaking Out. Really interesting song and MV. So first, let's talk about the song. Yeah, the main thing that I noticed about the song was like attitude, not just in the vocal delivery, but in the instrumental expressions as well. Like they arrange the instrumentals in such a way as to fit the attitude of the song. And so we had this like I'm not quite sure how to describe the attitude though. sort of like this this me against the world kind of attitude that's going on throughout the MV. And so it's also mirrored in the symbolism as well, I think. Like we had those red strings of fate in a lot of the shots there, but the members of Dreamcatcher were trying to reach across those red strings of fate, trying to most likely break free from their destiny. Well, the title as well makes sense, breaking out, right? And not just that, we also have the shots with the colored light, right? When it distorts and causes a dissonance in the images. Well, that's it, dissonance. But towards the end there, it finally synchronized, and so it's kind of like overcoming the dissonance. And then I just really like how like a lot of the elements in this song just like ties together with the vocals, the instrumentals, the symbolism in the MV. Something that I really like. Yeah. Musical preference wise, this is probably going onto my vibe playlist. Because it's not exactly, you know, like a typical slow song. It goes harsher. Like the pacing is slow, but the attitude and the expression is just something else. And what else? Not quite sure what else to add. But for a Japanese release, I would say it's pretty good. I'm not quite in touch with the J-rock scene anymore in Japan. Can't even remember the last J-rock group I followed. Oh no, I can't remember the name. It started with an A. But that was back in 2008, 2009. One of the top groups back then. J-rock, in terms of J-rock. So yeah, I'm like I said, it seems kind of good for a Japanese release, but I can't quite say for sure because yeah, like I said, I'm not that familiar with the current J-rock scene. So depending on what people prefer in Japan nowadays, that's how it will come across to them, I suppose. And yeah, I guess for now we'll get right into the dance practice for Breaking Out. So we just switch it up here. And yeah, let's check out the song again, this time through the dance practice. So here we go. Ooh! This intro! It's the most interesting one yet. Ah. Ooh, the layering. Oh, syncopated layering. Oh, the demeanor of Tommy is different here. It's more of that irreverent thing that we mentioned last time, which I really like. Ooh, I'm loving those switch ups in the back. It also happened earlier. It just adds an extra detail to their transitions. Ooh, I love that rap part of Dami. Ooh. Okay, I'm forming an idea as to what the theme I'm getting from over here. It's getting more and more nuanced every time. Ooh. There's just something about that transition there. Okay. Love that layering there. Yeah, I'm definitely getting something. Ooh. Okay, some interesting moves there. Ooh, and this ending. Okay. So that was the dance video for Breaking Out. Okay, here's the theme that I noticed this time. And like I said, it gets more and more nuanced every time. Like, I have to spot it. I have to dig deeper to spot it each time. Maybe I'm reading too much into the choreo already. Maybe not. But yeah, what I'm feeling, okay, from this choreography is like the theme of resolution. Okay, you have a lot of these powerful movements going on. So for example, the previous song, which was Eerie, I mentioned there's a greater ratio of flowing movements to sharp movements. Over here, I think there was a greater ratio of sharp movements to flowing movements. But yeah, this one is like more of a showcase of like their power, and not just power, but being able to resolve that power. By resolution, I mean like the moves were executed in such a way as they would have a satisfying resolution at the end of each phrase, if that makes any sense. So like, if you're experienced in watching K-pop dances, there were some parts that you can kind of tell where it's gonna go, and when it hits, it feels satisfying. But there are also some parts where they suddenly take a tangent and do something unexpected, but at the end of it, it still feels satisfying. And so that's what I'm talking about in terms of resolutions. Like, the movements make a lot of sense to those who are watching. Like even more so than the usual dance logic. I'm not sure how to term it. But yeah. And I love the imagery that they had here. Like that intro. Yeah, what did I mention about it? It's the most interesting one by far. Where you had these members hiding behind like this wall with their hands breaking through. So really had that theme of breaking out. And then the extra nuances that they had to their transitions. Like they wouldn't have just like, full formation transitions, but there are also like these partial transitions where just like maybe two members in the back would switch places, stuff like that. Or sometimes members would like approach each other in the background and then like they're gonna switch but they pull away. I think that also happened at least once. And yeah, there's like just these movements going on that just really mesh well with the song. And with that, I gotta say, this might not be my favorite song from Dreamcatcher, but this might be my favorite choreography so far. Mainly because it kind of took me on a journey. What that journey was, I'm not quite sure, but it was exhilarating. Also, one factor here, Dami's demeanor. Okay, it's quite different from the MV. In the MV, she was kind of a little bit more upbeat, but here in the dance video, she had that irreverent attitude on her. And what's more is that it's not just when she was in the center singing her lines, right? Or rapping her lines. I noticed it all throughout the choreography. Like the way she would execute her moves. It's just with this attitude of I really have no other word for it. It's irreverence. I don't want to say like uncaring or yeah, because it's not that. It's not like she doesn't care about it. Like it's more like you get this feeling of greatness from her, and so there's this irreverence to her swagginess that is just so interesting to watch. Anyways, yeah, like I know some of the other songs of Dreamcatcher have probably more dynamic choreographies, being more upbeat songs. But yeah, I appreciated this way more because of the nuances. Or maybe I'm reading too much into it, maybe not, but either way, that's how I feel. And, I'm enjoying it, right? And that's what's important at the end of the day. So yeah, so far my favorite choreography from Dreamcatcher. just personal preference. Anyways, that's it for my reaction to Dreamcatcher's Breaking Out MV and dance video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon, where I also post reactions to longer form content, more casual content, most of which is available for free. And I'm still looking for recommendations as to variety series that I could possibly react to. Dreamcatcher variety series that I could possibly react to for Patreon. So if you have any recommendations, please recommend it in the comment section down below. Anyways, yeah, that will be available for free as well on Patreon. And there's just some extra bonus content set aside for those who are kind enough to subscribe as a thank you to them, because those who do support me on Patreon really mean a lot to me when it comes to, you know, keeping this channel going. Gives me more motivation. And anyways, yeah, feel free to check out my Patreon. The link is in the description down below. Anyways, thank you so much again for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this just amazing journey with Dreamcatcher. And until next time, have a great day everyone, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.